Hey, what's going on, subscribers? Welcome back to another brand new video from the Flaming Prophets YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for joining me in today's video. You're in for a special treat today because I'm going to be talking about a very, very important topic that will benefit the rest of your life. So make sure you pay attention. This topic means a lot to me, and I hope this message gets across to a lot of people. And before we begin, I want to thank you all so much for all the support that you have given to this YouTube channel. We're only like 4 subscribers away from 200. That is insane, and I really appreciate all that you do to learn and watch these videos, like the videos, and comment down below. It really means a lot to me. So today we're going to be talking about the topic of risk. Risk is something scary to a lot of people. But what people don't realize is that risk is essential in order for you to have success. There's no successful person that hasn't gone through taking risks. So I'm going to be talking about why it is essential for you to take risk and why this is something that you need to be doing on a daily basis, because if you don't do this, you're not going to succeed. Thank you all so much for helping the YouTube channel grow. This means a lot to me because I love teaching others how to make profits. I know that profits make you a fortune, but a wage only makes you a living. So I hope this content gets to everybody. That way they can learn more. So I'm going to share this special video
to get you to try harder, read more, set your goals, and go for it. Here's the next attitude disease. Overcaution. Some people never will have much. They're too cautious. Now, you can also be too reckless, but you can also be too cautious. This is called the timid approach to life. And my caution was always the risk. Risk used to drive me right up the wall. I used to say, what if this happens? It's called the language of the poor. What if this happens? And on top of that, if this was to happen, look at the fix I'd be in. I better not try. I could always ace myself out. Then I'll tell you what changed my whole life when I finally discovered it's all risky. The minute you were born, it got risky. If you think trying is risky, wait till they hand you the bill for not trying. If you think investing is risky, wait till you get the tab for not investing. See, it's all risky. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. Going into business is risky. Investing your money is risky. It's all risky. I'll tell you how risky life is. You're not going to get out alive. That's risky. The Englishman says, well, if that's the way it's going to work out, let's give it a go. Right, that's what it's for. Give it a go. Somebody says, yeah, but I'm looking for safety and security. Fine, then huddle in a corner. We'll cover you with a sheet, bring you 3 meals a day. And we'll protect you, feed you, look after you, care for you. We won't let anything happen to you. And you'll probably live to be 100. The guy said, well, yeah, I'd live to be 100. But what a way to live. Right. What a way to live, safe and secure. Don't ask for security. Ask for adventure. Better to live 30 years full of adventure than 100 years safe in the corner. And see, it's not important how long you live. What's important is how you live. Here's the next attitude disease. We're almost through with this motley list. In fact, we're almost through. Hang on. The next one is pessimism. Pessimism, the deadly disease of always looking on the bad side, the problem side, the difficult side, checking all the reasons why it can't be done. The poor pessimist leads an ugly life. He doesn't try to figure out what's right. He tries to figure out what's wrong. He doesn't look for virtue. He looks for faults. And when he finds them, he's delighted. How ugly. This is the poor guy who looks through the window, doesn't see the sunset. He sees the specks on the window. And this is the poor guy, right, who rushes up, takes such leave of his senses. This guy rushes up and he says, I've got 5 good reasons why it won't work. He's so dumb he doesn't know all you need's one. He's got five. To the pessimist, the glass is always half empty. To the optimist, the glass is half full. Why would the same measure affect people two different ways? Answer: it all depends on how you look at it. Our lives are mostly affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. The way we think they are affects us most. There's a subject we don't have time to get into tonight called better thinking habits. One of the major things Shove taught me when I met him, he said, poor thinking habits keeps most people poor. Not poor working habits. Most people work hard, but they don't think hard. And Shove taught me that the mind is like a factory, a mental factory. And whatever you think about all day long pours ingredients into this mental factory.
Make sure you give the video a like if you enjoyed that speech by Jim Rohn. And in case you don't know who Jim Rohn is, he's one of the most famous motivational speakers in the world. Sadly, he's not alive anymore, but he has helped me so much with the talks that he gives. He really educates you on personal development. All of his lessons I absolutely love, and I have learned so much from him. So I really enjoyed that clip. That's why I wanted to share it with you. But I also want to talk a little bit about famous quotes that people have said about risk-taking, and I hope that this drives the point across as well. So Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook, said, "The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks." Charles Stanley said, "Fear stifles our thinking and actions. It creates indecisiveness that results in stagnation. I have known talented people who procrastinate indefinitely rather than risk failure. Lost opportunity causes erosion of confidence, and the downward spiral begins." Maxwell Maltz said, "Often the difference between a successful man and a failure is not one's better abilities or ideas, but the courage that one has to bet on his ideas, to take a calculated risk, and to act." Walter Anderson said, "Our lives improve only when we take chances, and the first and most difficult risk we can take is to be honest with ourselves." Hunter S. Thompson asked, "So we shall let the reader answer this question for himself. Who is the happier man, he who has braved the storm of life and lived, or he who has stayed securely on shore and merely existed?" Niccolo Machiavelli said, "Never was anything great achieved without danger." The financial guru Robert Kiyosaki said, "In school we learned that mistakes are bad and we are punished for making them. Yet, if you look at the way humans are designed to learn, we learn by making mistakes. We learn to walk by falling down. If we never fell down, we would never walk." Theodore Roosevelt said, "Far better it is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even through checkered by failure, than to take rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much, because they live in the gray twilight that knows neither victory nor defeat." Helen Keller even understood risk better. She said, "A bend in the road is not the end of the road, unless you fail to make the turn." Janet Winterson said, "There is no discovery without risk, and what you risk reveals what you value." Roman Paine puts it eloquently this way, "As for you girls, you must risk everything for freedom and give everything for passion, loving everything that your hearts and your bodies love. The only thing higher for a girl and more scared for a young woman than her freedom and her passion should be her desire to make her life into poetry, surrendering everything she has to create a life as beautiful as the dreams that dance in her imagination." Roy T. Bennett, like Helen Keller, said, "Failure is a bend on the road, not the end of the road. Learn from failure and keep moving forward." John W. Holt Jr. said, "If you are not making mistakes, you are not risk, and that means that you are not going anywhere. The key is to make mistakes faster than the competition, so you have more changes to learn and win. So there you guys have it. This is why taking risk is essential in order for you to achieve success. There is no success without risk. Risk shouldn't be something that you fear. If anything, it should be something that you go out of your way to achieve, to take risk, because being in risky situations create a lot of learning opportunities, and you might even find things that you didn't know before. But if you never take those risks, you're never going to learn anything, and you're always going to be in the same position. So it doesn't make sense to be stagnant. Be open to take risk, because that's what's going to benefit your life. Every single successful person has taken risk. They wouldn't be where they are if they hadn't taken any risk. That is why it is essential for you to take risks. So what are you hiding from? Go out there and make it happen. Learn to fail, make mistakes, because honestly, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do in order to achieve success. So I hope this video inspired you and motivated you to go out there and do whatever you want to do, because if you don't take risks, you're never going to achieve anything. So thank you all so much for joining me in today's video. Make sure you subscribe to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, where we teach you how to make profits in the stock market as well through different avenues, because a wage only makes you a living, but profits make you a fortune. So thank you all so much for joining me in today's video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Make sure you like this video, comment down below if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe. Thank you all so much. Take care.